Now we are going to go into an 800 meter workout that is going to help us with our fitness, that is going to help us PR in the races to come. Now, this workout that I want to explain isn't really in the same realm as the 800 meter PR workout, but it will help us develop our fitness a lot much more. Now, we're going to be actually really getting into this race mode through this workout. And this is going to help our kick. This is going to help our raw speed. And this is more so going to develop an 800 meter runner that doesn't really do so much of the mile. Doesn't do so much of that 400, but strictly 800. So let's dive deep into it. And it's going to be a hard workout. Now, this might be the hardest workout that is in this program. And I want to remind you guys that what we do in this program isn't easy. It's hard stuff, but we make PRing easy, right? We make PRing as easy and effortlessly as it can be because we do the right things. We do the right things that is going to help us PR. We do more quality, and we focus on the workouts like these that are actually going to help us get better. And that's what makes it easy, even though the workouts can be hard. Now, first start off with the workout. You're going to do your half mile warm up, and you're going to go into a 600 meter rep at your 800 meter pace. All right. So it's got to be the 800 meter PR pace that you did that season. I don't care if you ran 2 minutes 2 years ago and now you're running a 2:09 because you have injured and now you're going to go at the 2 minute pace still. No, that's not how it works. You're going to have to do the pace that your PR is at currently for that season. So whatever you hit, if you don't have any time that you hit, then go at least 5 seconds back in your 800 meter PR. If you're just starting out indoor, or if you haven't raced yet this season, then start off at least 5 seconds back. But let's say you hit 2 minutes in that season. You're going to go 600 meter rep at 800 meter pace. So that's going to be around 130 to 129. But the goal is to hit 130, then you're going to rest for 10 minutes. Now, starting off with that, that's going to be hard. But it's going to be at your race pace, and you want to go through it 400 at least around 60, feeling comfortable, feeling good. It's always going to be hard, but you want to make it as comfortable as you can. After you rest 10 minutes, you're going to go into 8 times 200. Now, you're going to be going at the race pace, same race pace. So say if you ran 2 minutes and you went at 600 at 130, the 200 would be now at 30. And you're going to keep continuing the same race pace. Now you're just getting in the flow of replicating every single 200. Now you're just getting used to, after that 600, replicating what you're actually going to do in the race. 200, boom, 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 boom. And now you're just doing it over and over again to where it just becomes second nature. And you're really going to get super adjusted to hitting the goal 800 your race pace. And it's going to be so adjusted to where when you come into the race, you're confident as hell. And you guys think it's over, but it's not. So 8 times 200s, but you're going to rest 1 minute. Now, this is why I said this is more developing now 800, because we're not jogging between these 8 times 200s. We're resting a minute. I don't care if you run in the 1600. I don't care if you run also the 400. Rest a minute between each 200 at the same pace. And then you're going to repeat this workout again. It's going to be done twice. It's hard, I know. But it's what needs to be done because it's what's actually going to help us get faster. It's what's actually going to help us replicate what we're going to do in a side-out race. So you're going to hit that workout again. You're going to hit the 600 meters. And you're going to try to attempt 130 again. And that's if you run 2 minutes. You're going to hit that goal race pace again. And if you fall off a little bit, that's fine, but you have to, as best as you can, hit that goal at 600 meter pace. Have to hit it. Then you're going to hop back into the 8 times 200s. But now you're going to cut the rest down 45 seconds. Now this is where you need to focus on your form as best as you can. It would be great if you wore some carbon plated shoes for this workout. If you have some carbon plated flats, that'd be great. And you're just going to replicate what you're doing, but you're just cutting down 45 seconds. Now this is really going to help you on the back end of that 200 meter. And it's really just going to become more adjusted. You're going to really become more relaxed now through these last 8 times 200 meters because you already went through 600 and another 600, and a bunch of 200s, to where now your body is going to start feeling that burn. The legs are going to start hurting a lot here. And this is where you need to stay controlled as possible. Make it as easy as possible for you to stay controlled and hit that goal race pace for those 200s. Now you're cutting the rest in 45 seconds. So now your rest is a lot lower, but still trying to finish at that goal race pace. Now this is a hard workout, I know, and this is what needs to be done. And I need you guys to do this workout at least once in the first month that you join this program. And this is a great workout to fill in for race day. So let's say you don't have a race 1 week. Coach gives you practice off on weekends, and this will be a great race to either hit on a Saturday or Sunday. This will be a great workout to hit on a Saturday or Sunday. And this needs to be done at least your first month, and report back to me, because this is a workout that just needs to be done, quality work, and you're gonna get adjusted to more. I'm gonna hit this workout tomorrow because I haven't had a race in about 3 weeks. I'm on my winter break, and the first time doing this workout, it's a little nerve-wracking going into, but you're gonna do it, and it's for the first 600 meters, you just wanna stay on pace as best as you can, looking at that watch at 200 and then getting at that 400 at that race pace. And then 600 closing hard, finishing. I think I hit, the first time ever doing this, around 132, got around there. And this was when I was still around 201 shape. So hitting 132 was solid at that point. I then went into the 8x200s at around 30 seconds, 31 seconds. And I did that, and then I went into another 600, did the same thing. But it was a little bit slower, and I was not that fresh. And make sure you're really fresh going into this workout, at least 2 recovery days beforehand, with easy runs, and maybe a couple strides is fine. But make sure you're fresh for this, because you want to treat this as a race day.